Good evening. I'm sitting up here waiting for my dinner to heat up. Yeah, dinner. But I wanted to talk to you for just a second. I know people are going to be like, she did not say she was getting online because I didn't know it until a time right now. But in any case, I'd like to talk to you about spell work. Okay? It's really funny because, I would just want to send a fixed candle to somebody or with the mini spell kit, just the ingredients. And I don't know, it was really kind of shocking the first time somebody came to me and said, well, could you please write me a spell? Hey, all my favorites are here tonight. How are y'all? It's my homies. Hi, oh, David, all my favorites are here tonight. Y'all hang out when I hang out, okay? Yay! And I have a very, very patient international client that I had to make a bunch of fixed candles for. And it made me think about when we first did like little mini spell kits, like really mini. At Chicago Pagan Pride, we gave an oil and a candle. Hey, Jay! Hi, this is my cousin Nikita. So we didn't give them a spell. I don't know. I'm hesitant because I'm a writer. I'm an English major, so I think maybe that's why people are scared to write their own spells. I'm not sure because when I read my stuff to myself, I'm like, okay, would I like completely be like laughing or gagging at somebody if I gave that to them? So I'm always really self-conscious about writing spells for other people. So what I try to do is make a short poem and put it on the label. I try to buy matte labels so you can at least read the poem but still see if there's anything in the glass that you need to be reading, like if the glass is black at top, white or bottom, vice versa. You can divine on candles. So I try to make, because I tried a clear label and it just, you couldn't read the text. And I'm like, okay, am I going to do a label and a spell card? So no, so I did this. But it always surprises me when people don't write their own spells. And I don't know if that is just me, because I'm flaky, I admit that, I have snobbery about certain things, or is this a thing that people are really uncomfortable expressing their intention? I want to make people as comfortable as possible. So I always, like, my products are named from the Black vernacular. So my version of Cleo May is Sugar Daddy. And, abundance, prosperity, broke no more. Because I don't want to be broke no more. I want like that long-term lover. Bring me bae, side eye for the evil eye. So, this root work is pretty serious work. I believe so. I believe that there are other forms of magic that can get even more complicated that you can work into your own personal practice. But I try to keep things, to the point, so that when a client does get a spell or directions from me, they kind of know what I'm thinking about when I'm making oil. And I have to understand, sometimes I have the sense of humor of a 12-year-old adolescent, so understand that when you read some of the spells on my candles. But it's still an intention. It still works. What I have learned as I approach the half-century mark and feeling every minute of it this week is that life is really short. I went to bed and I was 20 years old, and I woke up and I was 40. It was like Rip Van Winkle. I don't know what happened. But, I'm trying to I'm happy. I'm trying to have as much fun as I can in my life. And sometimes that involves making more money or staying up late and doing something because, there are places I haven't been, people I haven't met. And so, that's one of the reasons why I work and do this. Plus, it helps people. So, I have the blessing of having two jobs. My full-time job where I design online courses as I try to break, not broken. And I do this. And I probably do it 7 days a week, several hours a day. I try not to work all the time, but sometimes it happens that way. So, like I said, the whole reason why I wanted to get on here in the first place is because I'm really tired. Was to read you my Sugar Daddy poem, because I sat here and giggled. And I thought, maybe if I, read it to them, they'll giggle too. So, here it goes. Push my glasses up. I'm so old. It's all right. Saying that you're old is a privilege. Sugar Daddy, he should know that pussy ain't free. Make him spend all his money on me. I've got bills and I'm short on time. Let him lavish money on me, wine and dine. Keep him blind to my other men. Let him be unable to keep track of where I've been. Keep him from being needy and a pain in my ass. Let him lust me at all times and crave my sass. He's not Mr. Right, but he's Mr. Right now. Let Sugar Daddy always be my generous cash cow. Because that's exactly what this does. So, yeah, I like poems. And I like poems that rhyme. I never got like this iambic pentameter and all those. And there was a video, I'm going to share it with you guys soon, about the unusual and very complex rhythms in rap and hip-hop music. And it was like a total dissection from, I was a musician for a long time, of how the beats were. And so, I don't know, it's just something about me. I like to rhyme. So I read poetry that doesn't rhyme. And I'm thinking, the only person whose poetry I like that is Warsan Shaw? Now, you can write like that, you can afford not to rhyme. Otherwise, you can't. So, and the thing is, it takes me a long time sometimes. Like this, people ask me what I'm most satisfied with and what takes the longest time is writing spells. Something that is not, because I'm real good about writing my own stuff with my own intentions, but something that is going to cover the person that buys the candle for that purpose. So, yes, I was channeling Mother Angela. I'm thinking phenomenal woman in the background, but this is phenomenal woman that sells a little ass. You know what I'm saying? So, and one thing is, my Angela used to keep it real. My godmother was the wife of Chet Lewis. Chet Lewis was Angela Davis's first, I think she was her extradition attorney out of New York. So that's what my godmother's husband was. So whenever there was something at the University of Wichita or something, or, something that the Black Panthers were doing, because my godmother and her husband had a white family go in and buy their house for them. And then the white family sold it to them. But the white family tried to take them for $5,000 extra dollars. They found that out. But they snuck into the neighborhood. And so, KKK, burned crosses, literally, on my godparents' lawn. And, but through all of that and being active in the civil rights movement, she met my Angelou. Been to her house, and they come there. And I remember she said, we remember when Maya married this white man. And she got off the airplane. And this is her son's father, I believe. And she got off the airplane with, to everyone's surprise, with this white man behind her. All the Black Panthers in Wichita, Kansas, which probably weren't a lot, but they was all there. And my godmother looked at Maya and asked, well, who this be? And Maya just looked at her and said, he be my husband. We laughed about that for years. She gave none, all of hers were gone. So, in any case, you guys, I want you, yes, new moon goodness. It's so hard to keep up with moons and different things in astrology. I keep trying to put all of this in my brain. I think it's sometimes good to keep notes so that you don't have to remember all of this stuff, but I'm really enjoying learning things that are really complex, because when I do that, it brings magic that much more close to science. You know, I like magic better than probably anything, because for me it's measurable, and I'm an educator, so I always got to say, you know, is this assignment that I give in my student measurable? Can I say you get an A, B, C, or D? And does it meet the criteria for the class, and does it meet the criteria for the program? You know, so, you know, thinking about all this stuff, you know, the challenge is making things that are going to work for a specific thing, meet the objective, and that's what I love about magic, because I can meet objectives. So I just want to show you guys that, and I don't want you to take me too seriously. Yeah, and you know, I've got these books, and I'm like, I gotta read some other books right now. And I end up with a lot of partially read books and going back and circling around them. You're going to see a lot less of me online. Of course, I'm going to come on and like do educational stuff and stuff for the products. But I got a lot of reading, and there's not enough time in the world for everything I want to read. So, and then I'm also going to stop staying up so late, because I get up very early. And that way, maybe going to bed a bit early, I can get some reading in. That type of stuff, if you're really a busy person, you're going to have to find a way to fit it in your life. You know, if you pay attention to all the other stuff you have going on. It's so hard. You just want it. I remember the days when I ate books up. Just Stephen King's Needful Things, 600 plus odd pages, done in 2 days. Now I'm on like page 40 of something I've been trying to read for a couple of weeks. I don't know if it's age or it's just all the stimuli, all these different things we can do when really you should be reading. So, in any case, I just wanted to share that poem with you. Why? Because, you know, I don't even know how long I've been on here, but I've been on here too long to have come on just to read a poem to you. But it made me giggle, and I figured, well, maybe somebody else needs a laugh too. Okay? Love, peace, Afro Grease. Y'all stay black. Take care.